Wait, what? Yo, it's the CoolMonkeyz here, and welcome to my 50 subscribers special. How's it going, guys? First of all, before we start, I'd just like to thank you guys so much for getting me to 50 subscribers. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it really means a ton to me. And now I'll explain what we're going to be doing today. So, there's this thing that's been floating around. It's called the Pokemon 30-Day Challenge, where there's 30 questions and you answer one every day. So I thought, instead of answering one every day, I could put them all into one video and answer them all, just so you guys can learn more about me. It won't be edited and it won't really be scripted at all, so it won't be like my normal videos, but hopefully you guys still enjoy it. With that, let's get right into the video. So the first question is, what's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Infernape, as you guys probably saw in my channel art. I like Infernape a lot because it was my original starter, so I just, it's just there. And it's been my favorite Pokemon ever since I first got it. My least favorite Pokemon, this one's tough. I don't really dislike any Pokemon, but my least favorite Pokemon, I'm gonna go with Dunsparce because its design for some reason just annoys me. And please don't hate on me for that. It's just I do not like Dunsparce at all. Number 3, my favorite starter Pokemon. So my favorite starter Pokemon, since my favorite Pokemon is Infernape, my favorite starter Pokemon is Chimchar. It's just there, and I really like it a lot. Number 4, my favorite evolution. My favorite evolution has got to be Umbreon. I just feel it's just so cool, and its shiny form just adds on to it, so that's why. Number 6, the most terrifying Pokemon. Okay. For me, my most terrifying Pokemon has got to be Darkrai, because I used to watch the Darkrai movie, the Pokemon movie with Darkrai. I used to watch that so much, but I had nightmares about it because it was a long time ago. So I was I think I was 5 or 6 years old, and I really just got scared by Darkrai because I was like, what if it tries to come in my dreams and ruin my dreams? So I was afraid of it. So it's not. I'm not as afraid anymore, but it's still the most terrifying Pokemon. Most adorable Pokemon. Man, for me, the most adorable Pokemon is Oshawott because one time I drew it and it turned out really well. I don't know where the drawing is anymore, but I drew it once and it turned out really well, and I just couldn't stop looking at it, so it just ended up being my most adorable Pokemon. Most amusing Pokemon. I know I shouldn't really be repeating answers here, but I really like Chimchar because it's just in the anime, it's just so good. So that's what it is for me. My favorite Pokemon type. My favorite Pokemon type has got to be between fire and fighting, which is for next typing. But fighting used to be my favorite type, but now I'm drifting more towards fire, so that's what it is right now. My favorite new Pokemon from Black 2 and White 2. So there you go. This is a very outdated list. So I'm just going to say my favorite Pokemon from X and Y instead because, why not? So my favorite Pokemon from X and Y is, man, this one's tough. I think I really liked Pangoro. He was cool. Pancham, I like Pancham more than Pangoro, but I think Pancham and Pangoro were really cool, so those are my favorite new Pokemon. My favorite attack or move, although my favorite Pokemon type is fire, my favorite attack / move is still fighting type, which is close combat, because close combat is just too good. If you lived in the Pokemon world, what would you be? I would be a trainer, because that's how it works. If I was a gym leader, what would be my speciality? My speciality. My speciality would be, I think I would go with a sports player, preferably basketball because I like basketball a lot, but that's what I would do. My favorite region in the Pokemon world has got to be Sinnoh, as Pokemon Pearl was my first Pokemon game, so I really like Sinnoh. If I could live anywhere in the Pokemon world, where would it be? It would be Sinnoh, because, I mean, it's my favorite region. If I could be any Pokemon, what would I be? I'd be a Chimchar because, Chimchar, and I evolve into Infinite and all, but, Chimchar because I really just like Chimchar a lot. My favorite gym leader has got to be Volkner. Volkner was, so cool. Just in my opinion, I really liked Volkner. My favorite Elite Four member / champion. I really liked Flint from Pokemon Pearl, Platinum, Diamond. I really liked Flint from Sinnoh because the fire type, and he had an Infernape. You don't see too many NPCs that have evolutionary, that have starter Pokemon in general, other than Red. But Red doesn't count. My favorite Pokemon professor is actually not Professor Rowan. I do not like him that much. I actually really like, man, this one's tough. I gotta think. So my favorite Pokemon professor has got to be, I really like Elm because he was just super clumsy and all. But Birch is also there because he was just dumb. Especially in Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, where he's getting chased by his wife and he's running away because, if you've played through the game a lot, then you'll understand. So my favorite bad guys. Ooh, this one's good. My favorite bad guys, as in bad team. If we're talking about bad team, then I'm gonna say I've got to like Plasma a lot. But if we're talking about specific characters, I really like Cyrus. So there you go. My favorite rival. I actually do not know. I'm gonna have to think about this one too. I really like, what's his name? I really like Hugh, but I also like Barry a lot. But I'm gonna go with Hugh because I like Hugh a little bit more. A Pokemon which reminds me of a friend. Pokemon that reminds me of a friend is definitely Sudowoodo, because Sudowoodo is kind of like a tall, skinny dude, and one of my friends is like a giant, and he's kind of skinny. He's really skinny too. So that's that. And Pokemon you'd find useful in real life. A Pokemon I find useful in real life is Klefki. Yeah, Klefki could be used as keys. I could put my keys on it, right, and it'd always be with me. That'd be pretty cool. A Pokemon based on my favorite animal. My favorite animal is a monkey, so I'm not going to go with Chimchar for this one because, I've been saying him a lot, so I'm going to go with Mankey. Mankey's also a monkey, so that's pretty cool. Pokemon that is my favorite color. Pokemon that's my favorite color. My favorite color right now is blue, so Pokemon that would be my favorite color could be, I don't know, Meryl. Peekaboo. That's my favorite Pokemon color. Yeah. Okay. Of a Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon game. My favorite Pokemon game is actually not Pearl. It's Pokemon White. Because that was my second Pokemon game, and I really enjoyed the story of Pokemon White, and I really like the concept. So that's my favorite Pokemon game. Well, what did I nickname my rival? Normally, I just nickname my rival what his name really is. So, for example, Hugh, I nickname him Hugh. For Barry, I nickname him Barry, and so on. So, I don't really nickname my rivals anything. My favorite Pokemon tuner song. My favorite Pokemon tuner song has got to be the Pokemon Center song because it's just so nostalgic, and it's just been in every game, and it's just part of every single journey that I have. So, I really like that song. And the most nostalgic element of Pokemon. I haven't played enough games, I don't think, for it to be like that. Have the most nostalgic, but I think the most nostalgic element of Pokemon is just being able to catch Pokemon in general. I know that's kind of weird because that's what Pokemon is, but without that, exactly, that's what Pokemon is. So that's why I really like being able to catch Pokemon and just enjoy that a lot. So that's it. Gotta catch them all. I did all the questions. If you guys enjoyed this, please hit that like button. Do subscribe. And tell me if you're liking the new background layout. So yeah, comment down below what I should do next, and I'll see you guys next time.